Harry's life had been essentially a journey of survival, a journey of just getting through the next day. I mean, and that's what this film is to a large degree. It's about Ron, Harry, and Hermione. Kind of particularly the first part of the film is about their struggle to even find the courage to get up in the morning, because they know every day is going to be hard and full of anger and fear and deep worry. And so it's a tough film for those three characters and their relationships.
But you can't fight this war on your own, Mr. Potter. He's too strong.
Harry's in this really tricky position. He adored Dumbledore, who was his mentor, his teacher, his master. But Dumbledore hasn't really left Harry with a plan as such. So Harry's in this difficult position where he has to go and find these Horcruxes and destroy them, but he doesn't really have a clear idea of how to do that because Dumbledore didn't leave enough information with him. And what makes it doubly difficult for Harry is he has to take his friends with him, which puts them in jeopardy. And there's this crisis of faith in the first film for Harry.
Going somewhere?
Nobody else is going to die. Not for me.
You may be the chosen one, mate. But this is a whole lot bigger than that. It's always been bigger than that.
They are being hunted by the dark forces, and as the film progresses, they become ever more in danger. The Ministry has fallen and is now in the hands of dark forces.
We have infiltrated the Ministry.
You have nothing to fear if you have nothing to hide.
And Voldemort is very keen that Harry is found, as he knows that he is really his Achilles heel. So Harry and Hermione are on the run, trying to find the keys to Voldemort's vulnerability. They're trying to find Horcruxes and use them to overcome him.
Come with me.
I'll leave Hermione. You're mad. We wouldn't last 2 days without her. Don't tell her I said that. Besides, you still got the trace on you. You still got the wedding.
Well, I don't care about a wedding. I'm sorry, no matter whose it is, I have to start finding these Horcruxes. They're our only chance to beat him, and the longer we stay here, the stronger he gets.
Tonight's not the night, mate. We'll only be doing him a favour.
Voldemort has split his soul into 7 pieces to make him immortal, and he's hidden these 7 pieces of his soul in different objects that are related to his past and related to him and who he is. And so Harry, Hermione and Ron have to find the Horcruxes and destroy them one by one to make him mortal again.
They've kind of no clue really. So I mean, the Horcruxes can be anything, so it's kind of a really hard job, just trying to do a lot of kind of investigating and just kind of going everywhere really, and Dumbledore's given these kind of 3 objects, and they're all kind of pretty crucial to help us find the next Horcruxes, but they're all a little bit vague, and that kind of annoys the 3 of them.
In a way, I'd say 7 Part 1 is in part a detective story, a mystery, as they try to uncover where these missing Horcruxes might be, because they know that they provide the key to Voldemort's demise, and they need to destroy Voldemort in order to preserve and save the Wizarding World.
Severus, I was beginning to worry you had lost your way. Come, we've saved you a seat. You bring news, I trust?
It will happen Saturday next, at nightfall.
I've heard differently, my lord. Dawlish the Aura has let slip that the Potter boy will not be moved until the 30th of this month, the day before he turns 17.
This is a false trail. The Aura Office no longer plays any part in the protection of Harry Potter.
There's a scene at the beginning of the story in Malfoy Manor where he's very much the man in power, taking his time, enjoying his power. He's at the peak of his power, about to grasp victory and defeat Hogwarts. in Harry Potter. So there's a sort of emperor-like, you know, chief executive man with everything at his disposal atmosphere going on.
Where will he be taken, the boy?
To a safe house. Most likely the home of someone in the Order. I'm told it's been given every manner of protection possible. Once there, it will be impractical to attack him.
My lord, I'd like to volunteer myself for this task.
I must be the one to kill Harry Potter.
Voldemort is on the cusp of absolute power, so he's in a very good place in terms of he's been hiding in the shadows for so long, biding his time to come back, to take control of the wizard world. Now the thing that stopped him from doing that is he has this adversary, and who doesn't quite understand Harry Potter. He's tried to kill him several times, unsuccessfully, and he needs to know why that is the case. Everything else in terms of his master plan and his ambitions and his, you know, his desire to impose his will and his order on the rest of the wizarding, all that's going to be fine. He just needs to deal with this child.
No sign of him, my lord.
Harry Potter. The boy who lived. Come to die.
Harry is, in theory, no different from any other young witch or wizard, and yet I'm the one that stopped him. And so I think it's a deep embarrassment at the fact that this kid is still getting in his way.
Only I can live forever.
I think he's threatened by Harry's goodness. And it enrages him.
Why do you live? Because I have something worth living for.
These three kids, no matter what faults they have, are ultimately totally selfless and just want the best for they are trying to make the world an easier place to live in for everybody.
How can I help you, Mr. Potter?
Well, actually, it was about something you were wearing around your neck at the wedding. It was a symbol.
You mean this?
Yes. That exactly. What we wondered is... what is it?
What is it? Well, it's the sign of the Deathly Hallows, of course.
The what?
The what?
The Deathly Hallows.
I think the most intriguing thing about Hallows Part 1 is the fact that we're not at Hogwarts anymore. Suddenly, you take them out on the road, and they feel very small in this very big world. And it's a very real world, and it's a very dangerous world.
They are coming. They are coming.
These are dark times, there is no denying.
Harry and Ron and Hermione are forced to flee. It's a huge journey for all three of them.
You can't fight this war on your own, Mr. Potter.
The reason they're here, the reason they're on this journey, is much bigger than any one of them or even all three of them. What's at stake is much more important than any of their individual lives.
The longer we stay here, the stronger he gets.
We're all on the run and anything could happen. We could get attacked at any moment. Nowhere's safe.
It makes it very exciting.
It kind of becomes a road movie, and they're constantly being chased by snatchers, who are these groups of people, the lowest of the low really, the people who've been let out